Hello Libra, welcome to Monarch Intuition, and today I'm going to be doing your March 2023 mid-monthly check-in reading for you. So if you're new to my channel, what I like to do is I like to pull one major arcana to see the energy and then clarify with a different deck. So before your reading, I was like humming the Meow Mix song to myself, like the meow 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 meow. I was like, I don't know why I'm humming this song and I don't know why it was stuck in my head. So what do we need to know for Libra? What's going on for you? Maybe you're getting a cat, maybe cats are good luck. So what's going on? We have the moon. Okay. So when the moon card comes out, you're lost in the dark and you don't quite know a situation ahead of you. So your best bet is to wait in the dark for the hermit to come and illuminate something. Now the moon does represent treachery, deception, pain, things that are hidden in the darkness. It can also represent mental insanity, mental instability. So, shuffling the wrong deck. What do we need to know for Libra with this moonlight energy? I'm going to be using the Revelations Tarot. This deck does have reversals in it. I'm going to give it a couple more shuffles for you. Give me 1 second. Okay. We have the Five of Pentacles, you have the Tower, and you have the Three of Swords. So what's going on for you, Libra, is that you are stuck within the Five of Pentacles right here. This kind of represents a little bit of poverty. Maybe you're feeling a little lackluster, a little broke right here. But something is about to shake things up with this Tower moment. Something is about to completely collapse. And it's going to leave you with this Three of Swords energy. So you are in the dark. It seems to be about a situation within your life right here. Maybe you lost a job. The Tower can represent destruction and a lot of different things that can leave you very upset. So what do we need to know about this Five of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Three of Swords for Libra? Why is the Five of Pentacles here? What's going on for you? Oh, we have the Devil. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Nine of Pentacles with the Four of Wands and the Eight of Wands with the Judgment. So, the Devil is here wanting to turn the tables for you. So you're in an impoverished situation because that's what the Devil does, right? And when I talk about the Devil, this could be addictions, things of that nature have left you kind of, impoverished. But it can also be on a spiritual level. Things always get worse, so that way the Devil can come into your life and make them better, right? Now, the problem with that is that when you accept things from the Devil, the Tower always falls. The Tower always crumbles, right? So it's crumbling on the Nine of Pentacles with the Four of Wands right here. So your happiness within your home. But with this sadness, it's a quick judgment for you, okay? And that's what's important to understand, is that when people make deals with the Devil, you always kind of have to destroy things that are in your life in order to attain ascension again, all right? So the Devil kind of destroys everything that, he gave to you. So that's the goal right there, is to not accept anything that seems to be putting you in a really bad situation, because it will break down and you will be very sad. So if this isn't going on for you currently, be prepared of making deals with the Devil. For example, if your car breaks down and you feel like you need to get a new car, be careful about your percentage rate. Don't act out of desperation. Don't act out of poverty right here, okay? And you might not even be broke, Libra. Like, that's the thing, is you might have your life completely good. Things might be settled, whatever. You might have all your bills paid. This isn't a distraction about that. This is say for instance, your car breaks down. All of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, I need to get to an important meeting. I need to get a new car, or I need to sign something to get a new car. Read that lease very carefully, okay? Because, certain cars have leases about accidents right here. So if you get into an accident, it might really ruin, certain aspects of your life because you signed for that contract. The Devil's always in the details, and the Devil, when he signs a contract, always wants to make sure that he's coming out on top, right? That's kind of why we have tax. That's why we have contracts. That's why we have all of these different things. It's like, well, you're ruled by the scales, right? So, for instance, when an attorney does work for you, if, say, for instance, you fall at your job and you hurt yourself, or say you get hurt at a store, the attorney will always do all the work for free and up front, and you don't even have to really attend any of those court meetings or anything like that. But the thing is, the attorney generally gets the largest chunk of change when a payout and a settlement is reached, right? So you always got to think that it's working for its best interest. So your best bet is to maybe make a phone call when things aren't quite right. So this is all about foreshadowing a treacherous event within your life. That's what the moon represents. And you might be kind of worried about, like, how am I going to get out of this? Well, it's definitely not the first thing that comes along. Because the first thing that comes along knows that you're desperate, right? So what do we need to know about this for you, Libra? What's the best option? We know that there's destruction. We know that, you know, all this other stuff. But what do we need to know for Libra? 5 of Cups, 9 of Cups, and the 2 of Swords. You're not seeing the 2 of Cups behind you. You're only looking at what's destroyed, what's fallen over with these 5 of Cups, but you're not seeing the wish that's behind you or making a decision on that. So I do feel like there is a person, place, or a thing within your life that you can reach out to, but you haven't done so in a very long time and you're not even sure if they would remember you. But they would be able to offer you a wishful situation. And when I talk about a wish, that means that they would be able to help you within some sort of, you know, knowledge or whatever. So the 4 of Pentacles with the 5 of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you need to hold back from giving to anything that has the advantage over you, the upper hand. All right? Because they're seeing you as this page, right? Young and dumb. Ignorance is bliss. Sucker born every minute, right? And that's how they're acting with the 4 of Swords right here. So what are you doing? You're holding back. You don't give anything to anyone who looks like they have malicious intentions towards you. So you have the Knight of Wands and the 4 of Swords with the King of Swords. So what's coming in very quickly is it feels like someone is disturbing your peace, and you know that. So this could be like a salesman, a sales representative. This could be you just wanting to, you know, put a workout on your credit card right here. It's like, because you lack something, you want to feel something again, but don't. This is impulse buying right here. This is just impulse in everything. And so the scales want you to wait. They want you to wait until the right opportunity comes for you. I can pick these up, that'd be great. You have the 7 of Swords because it's trying to get one over on you, the 6 of Pentacles. It's trying to give you something. It's really, really wanting you to accept something, a bad contract, a bad thing, because it knows you're coming out of desperation right here. And it could be something as simple as, you know, your washing machine broke down and you need a new washing machine. And maybe you're not going to pay for it all up front because you know credit, right? This is all about, even if you are doing well in your life, be aware of what you are signing, because you need to do something like, it feels like right then, okay? You know, maybe you've always been someone who has had a washing machine and your washing machine goes out and you really need to wash your clothes. Wash them in the tub. Put some hot water, put some detergent in it, and step on them. Okay? Like, don't rush out right here. Put some cold, you know, rinse them out, cold water, hang them over, whatever. Hang them out to dry. That's how people did it in the old days. 2 of Pentacles, or the 2 of Cups with the Strength. Yeah, the angel's holding back the mouth of the lion for you. It's trying to connect you to other opportunities and other situations right here. If you ask, you shall receive, and it will be in a much more fulfilling obligation. Because remember, the angel's whole goal is to protect humans, to guide you along. Now, it's not saying that when you want something from them, they're not going to wrestle you to get it, right? But at the end of the day, you have to understand that they are working for your highest intentions, highest good right here. So, Justice, your card's coming out. Queen of Cups, 8 of Swords. And don't let anyone's preying upon your emotional situation bind you to them, right? Because remember, salesmen are always trying to bind you to situations. They always want you, they're always going to be nice. They're always going to be, you know, hey, how are you kind of thing. So the balance here is to understand emotions, all right? You must get a grip and a grasp of your emotions right here. Not everyone is your friend, Libra. I know that you seek the good in other people, but You don't want to let emotions chain you down to anything. You have the Ace of Wands, a new opportunity from the King of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. If you put yourself in like a self-sacrifice position and just allow, just allow yourself to be vulnerable, because that's what the Hanged Man does. He allows himself to be vulnerable. He puts himself in a very upside down situation where he doesn't have the best advantage. But that gives you a new opportunity with the King of Pentacles. That leads you into something that is much more solid for you and a better state. So it's definitely not the first choice. But it is something that's better in the end, okay? The Magician with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. The Magician, Queen of Pentacles, and Queen of Wands. It's like, you could use magic to get what you want with this Queen of Wands right here. There's the cat. You could manifest something, but here's the thing. Don't manifest with negative entities or energy. Don't give time and attention to things that are negative. Only give time and attention to things that are balanced within your life, if you know that they're going to be balanced. Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Only see things that are quality. Quality over quantity right here. You are only going to accept the things that are exceptional. All right? Not coming out of desperation. You're only going to accept exceptional quality because you know that's the only thing that works. And you know what? Even if you can't afford exceptional quality things, like if you can't afford Gucci or whatever, go down to a flea market or to a antique shop, and they're going to show you things that are, from early 1900s, 1950s that are still usable, okay? That's the thing right there. Don't go after the things that look shiny and glamorous, even though they're cheap. Use things that, people have used for a very long time. The Lover's connection to the King of Cups and the Tower. So, you need to connect yourself to... So, this is weird, because the Tower represents Aries energy and Scorpio energy. The King of Cups is Scorpio. So this is kind of like connecting to the feminine polarity of the Tower, the feminine polarity of Mars. Mars is, Scorpio rules death, Aries rules war. So connecting to the ending of a situation. That could be that Tower moment again down here. Connecting to the ending of the Tower. What is this? Walking away from anything that doesn't seem perfectly suitable for you and waiting for something else to come along with the Seven of Pentacles. So you have the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. So walking away from Towers right here. Connecting to... So that's the thing. Don't fight for a situation. If you have to fight for something and it seems like it's too good to be true and it's really coming in really quickly, whatever, just walk away from it. Just end that situation. Don't be afraid to say no. And then wait for something better to come along. Okay? The Emperor. So now you have Aries energy coming out. Wait for something better to come along, and with this Aries energy, I feel like it will be like boss, CEO, like at the top tier quality, okay? High Priestess, hindsight is 2020, the Moon energy, and the Empress. Something that's quality is hidden. So you have the Moon right here, and you have the Empress. So this is also your card, Libra. There is something hidden in the darkness that's really beautiful. Maybe you do have to go to an antique shop. Maybe you do have to go to like something that's a thrift store. That could be, you know, that's old and it kind of feels like you don't want to go there because maybe you pass it every single day. But I feel like there you're going to find some really quality thing, okay? It'll allow you to drop your burden with the 10 of Wands. You have the 9 of Wands here. You have the Knight of Cups. It's like it's going to find you. If you give up on this situation and you just stand there and you're like looking at what has passed, what's going by, the Knight of Cups comes in for you. And that's the one with the Temperance Angel. The angel finally comes through, okay? So that's what you need to understand right here, Libra. Don't do anything out of desperation. Don't act out of desperation. Ascend with the Judgment call. Even if something breaks down on you, just like whatever. If you have to Uber. If you have to, well, be careful about that. But if you have to, you know, it's uncomfortable, you know, when you have to let other people kind of have dictation over your life, right? Going to a laundromat to do your laundry when you've always had a functioning washer and dryer, or going to your parents' house or something like that. It's just like, it kind of makes you feel like you don't want to be there, but just do it because something will find you. Something that's much better will find you, okay? Willpower, love, and blessings. Yeah, the blessings will come in. If you do something that's uncomfortable, instead of, you know, signing away for an astronomical percentage, and, you know, companies will make you do that. Companies will, well, they won't make you do anything, but they will try to get you under a contract that has an astronomical percentage rate and just take advantage of you because you needed that at that moment. So have the willpower to not accept things that are just bad. Love yourself. Love yourself. See things from a more futuristic perspective. Like, if they say you're going to have to pay on something for 3 years, just imagine what 3 years is like. If you've ever paid off anything, go back and look at that time you had to pay something off and be like, you know what? No, I'd rather just wait until I can find something that's really, you know, I can pay for it up front or something. And that's the blessing for you. So, you have Brambrack, Sweetness and Synergy, and Ghost, Regret. Yeah, you don't want to regret anything right here. The Sweetness and Synergy is if you just allow the situation to work for you, you'll find the piece that you're missing. Because it's kind of like randomized within the Brambrack. They just put a bunch of different like things, a coin, a ring, a necklace, whatever inside of this cake. And it was kind of like a piñata birthday cake. They would bake it, and on certain events, they would slice it up, and then someone would get the ring, and that meant that they were going to get married. And some people would get, you know, a necklace, which meant, I don't remember what the necklace means, but, you know, things of that nature. And I kind of feel like that's the Sweetness and Synergy for you, is that it's not going to want you to go into regret. It's telling you, don't go into anything that you're going to regret right here, because you're about to pull a nice piece of the cake. Wild Ox, Strength, Courage, Determination, and Opportunity. Spiritual meaning is initiation, life change, and destiny. So, have the strength and the courage to have a new opportunity within your life. Face new opportunities. Be determined. Rado, speed your journey, ease a transition, aid communication, find your spiritual way, and bring good news. So, there are good news that are coming towards you. I just feel like, you know, it's kind of lost within this regret energy, or don't go into this regret energy. Blessings are coming towards you. You have observant and premonition, all right? So observe what could possibly happen. Be observant to a premonition within your life. Just know that you don't want to use any type of magic or anything that's going to get you something new when you could just wait and allow it to come towards you. You don't want to, you know, make deals with something because that's what's being offered to you. That's what's coming towards you. You have the Queen of Pentacles coming towards the Queen of Wands. The Magician does represent, you know, you manifesting this situation, but underneath them both is the Devil. So be aware of that. Just be determined to get through this little cycle within your life. I feel like things are going to get better. You can be aware of the Tower happening, but I feel like the Tower only happens when you try to change things with the Devil energy. When you try to, you know, when you try to force something to work. So anyway, Libra, I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.